So for now, let me just wind up this way by saying that every advantage that a woman, or not a woman, every advantage that a wife has in her marriage to a husband, or a woman has in her marriage to a man, every advantage that is accrued to that woman is accrued to the believer in their union with Christ. Every advantage that is accrued to Christ, to you, to the wife in a good relationship is accrued to you in your relationship with Christ. You have taken on Christ's name. You have taken on Christ's identity. Christ has taken charge of you. Christ has taken responsibility over you. Christ has become in charge of you. Christ has become the one who's responsible for you. You're not responsible for taking care of yourself, for providing for yourself, for fighting for yourself, for helping yourself, for dealing with yourself. You are not in charge of providing for yourself. You're not in charge of providing housing, providing provision in terms of food and drink, for nourishment. You're not in charge of all of this stuff. It is your Christ's job. It is Jesus' job now to take care of you because you are his bride. It is Jesus' job to provide for you all the nourishment you need, all the housing you need, the clothing you need, all kinds of provision that you need. It's Jesus' job. It's his job to protect you. It's his job to lead you. It's his job to guide you. It's his job to provide a vision. It's his job to do what needs to be done. It's his job. Jesus is now in charge of you because you are his bride, and your job is to yield to him, to surrender to him, to allow him to lead you, to allow him to provide for you, to allow him to guide you, to allow him to love you, to allow him to be husband unto you. It's Jesus' job. This union we've been brought into, where we are one with Christ, and we are Christ's bride, and we are connected with Christ, just like a wife is connected to a husband, and we share the same identity, and his people become your people. And Jesus' people have become your people. Jesus' father has become your father. Jesus' soldiers have become your soldiers. Jesus' bodyguards have become your bodyguards. Jesus' resources have become your resources. Jesus' everything has become your everything, because you are connected to Christ, because you are his bride, because you live with him, because you are one with him, because you are joined to him. His honor has become your honor. His family name has become your family name. His family history has become your family history. His lineage has become your lineage. Everything that is true of him has become true of you. His estate has become your estate. His inheritance has become your inheritance. His future is now your future. His present is now your present. You are one with him. You are his bride. You are joined to him. The two have become one spirit. You are joined to the Lord. You are one spirit with him. You are one with Christ. You are unioned with him. You are mingled with him. Even your body has become his body, just like the body of a wife becomes the body of a husband, and vice versa. You are now bone of his bones. You are flesh of his flesh. We are one with Christ. We are the bride of Christ. This is this union we've come into. This is a good analogy of this state of union. Glory be to God. This is who you are as a believer. You need now to look at Ephesians 5 and you need to look at a good husband and wife and see that relationship that they have, and see Christ and you. And you need to multiply that by infinity. However good a husband is, Christ is infinitely gooder, greater than that husband. And the onus is not on you to love Christ as much as you can. It's on Christ to love you as much as he can, because that's his job. And as he loves you, he draws you, and you submit to him. You yield to him, and you love him back. He's the originator, the progenitor of this love. And this is the union that we've come into. You are loved of God. You are loved of Christ. You are the bride of Christ. And you need to see that. Now, when I come back, I will go deeper into this understanding of the bride and deal with a lot of these contradictions. And then we'll go on to a greater thing. I thank you for watching, and for liking, for subscribing, for sharing, for engaging. I thank you. You are blessed with all blessings. Charis Shalom.